A massive crowd of students, one group wearing the hijab and another waving saffron scarves and headscarves, protested at a college in Karnataka's Udupi this morning in a snowballing confrontation just before a High Court hearing on a petition challenging hijab restrictions on campus. As two groups stood at the gates of the Mahatma Gandhi Memorial College in Udupi, a large number of policemen were called in to control the chaos. Students wearing saffron, who were already in the college, shouted slogans of Jai Shri Ram while the college administration looked on. Moving on to the next news, Arvind Kejriwal's rebuttal of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's claim on migrants sparked off a furious Twitter exchange between him and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath on Monday evening, which led to the Delhi Chief Minister call his UP counterpart a harsh and cruel ruler. Yogi Adityanath had called Kejriwal a liar, alleging that he deliberately pushed the migrants out of Delhi. Listen, Kejriwal, you forced the workers of UP to leave Delhi when the entire humanity was groaning due to the pain of corona. Your government did an undemocratic and inhuman act like leaving even small children and women helpless on the UP border in the middle of the night, call you a traitor or, Yogi Adityanath wrote in a series of tweets. Responding to him, Arvind Kejriwal said, "Listen, Yogi, you just let it be. Just like the dead bodies of the people of UP were flowing in the river and you were giving advertisements of your false applause in Times magazine by spending crores of rupees. I have never seen such a harsh and cruel ruler like you." Moving on to the next news, quick service restaurant chain KFC on Monday apologized following an outrage on social media over a post from its Pakistan-based franchise supporting separatists in Kashmir. Another QSR chain, Pizza Hut, also issued a statement saying it does not condone, support or agree with the contents of a post circulating in social media after facing backlash over an Instagram post on Kashmir by its official handle in Pakistan. Both KFC and Pizza Hut are subsidiaries of US-based Yum Brands that also owns popular QSR brand Taco Bell. Moving on to the next news, Gautam Adani, the Indian billionaire who turned a small commodities trading business into a conglomerate spanning ports, mines and green energy, is now Asia's richest person. The 59-year-old mogul's net worth reached $88.5 billion on Monday, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, eclipsing fellow countryman Mukesh Ambani's $87.9 billion. With an almost $12 billion jump in his personal fortune, Adani is the world's biggest wealth gainer this year. Some of Adani Group's listed stocks have soared more than 600% in the past 2 years on bets his push into green energy and infrastructure will pay off as Modi looks to revive the $2.9 trillion economy and meet the India's carbon net zero target by 2070. Moving on to the next news, Canadian authorities struggled Monday to tackle a truckers' protest against COVID restrictions, which has paralyzed the national capital for days and threatens to snowball into a full-blown political crisis for Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Ottawa Mayor Jim Watson urged the federal government to appoint a mediator to work with protesters and find a way to defuse the 10-day-long demonstration which has infuriated local residents with incessant honking and diesel fumes. The Freedom Convoy demonstrations began January 9 in Western Canada as protests by truckers angry with vaccine requirements when crossing the US-Canadian border but have morphed into border protests against COVID-19 health restrictions and Trudeau's government.